See you guys at the end of our 30-day stream next month. Yeah, there you go. We good? Yeah, we chilling. Hey, chat, we back. Man, we never even left. You already know, I like saying that, though. The Talk of the Town. 5 episodes on Twitch and YouTube. 5th anniversary Undeniable Sound. Hardest working motherfucking studio out here. Make sure you tap in. If you didn't already tap in, you stupid as fuck. But with that being said, we got a motherfucking new. You know how many people got to be mad that you got an interview before them?
That's what it is. Why we here tonight, all of these. What I think.
This nigga looks like one of them agents from the Matrix. Like, he's always like this, chat. He's always like this, chat. Just calm, cool. Even if he's happy, I'm
just fucking locked in, bro.
You feel me?
Present, you know.
Hey, yo, I got my dog. He's been tapped in with me all summer. I think the first show was with me in June, May.
I don't remember.
I think it was May. It had to be May.
That's right after I had
Yeah, it had to be May. So you already know my dog Terrell's in the building, yo. What's up, man?
Yeah, outside. Top of the town tonight was 7. Y'all have me out here tonight. Appreciate it.
Wrap up hard as shit, chat. Hey, yo, let's get right into it, man. Like, how'd you get into the music thing? You got a huge following. That's one thing I will say, chat. You shout moms. Because she be printing out the flyers. He be printing out the flyers. They be going
It was her birthday a couple days ago.
Happy birthday, Mom.
53. Love you.
That's fire. How'd you get into the whole music industry, music scene?
I've always had a deep connection with music. Shout out Mobb Deep, the infamous. Shout out Steve Solar. We out here. One of my last memories of my father when I was 3 was him teaching me a hook to a Mobb Deep song. You know, Nas. Need to give it up. We don't give a fuck.
I could tell you have an old soul. I already knew you had an old soul.
Ever since then, I never heard that song until like high school, and then there's like a spark that it brought back like memories and fucking just like I guess one of my favorite albums growing up, the Eminem show. I used to play that shit. I had this
chat.
You know, my mother, you know, we get mad and fight. I put on, my closet and shit, fight it up.
As you should. People don't believe in you know what I'm saying? Eminem the GOAT, you know what I'm saying?
I've had love for music my whole life. I was always kind of quiet. I never liked to rap in front of anybody. And a lot of my friends had to peer pressure me to just fucking rap and spit and freestyle. Because I had it in me and I could do it. Just, I was always kind of quiet and just kind of kept to myself for the most part. And then shout out to my homies in the Marines, fucking, that really convinced me to keep rapping. I was in the barracks, fucking, in my little webcam setup, recording songs. Everybody be quiet for me and shit in the barracks. It was a good time. And it's because of a lot of you, I pursued music when I got out. And then I got lucky getting linked up with Steve Solar, one of the best engineers out there. And he gave me a chance to record in New York out at Plain Truth Entertainment in Manhattan. And it's been a fucking fast slope up since then. Everything started happening really quickly. I started doing some shows. I had a little bit of downtime. And then, we got introduced together one time, and it's been great since then.
Taking off since, yeah.
Show after show.
I told you, bro, once you tap in, man, we gonna be outside, and that's exactly what we've been. We've been outside, chat. Okay, give me some of your best experiences being outside, but with the Talk of the Town and the Undeniable Sound team.
They keep getting better and better. That's what I can say. Every show it gets better. My performance get better. The other artists around me, we all get better together, and that's part of the bigger picture, the growth together. You know what I mean? We go on the road and we bring a great culture to hip hop to all these surrounding cities. I think it's important that we just keep doing better every time, and that's what we do. We're out here, late night on a Wednesday, fucking getting right.
You feel me?
The love of the game, the hip hop, the culture. We outside, got the family in here,
That's a fact. That's a fact. What's one thing that you feel like as an artist will make you stick out from other artists?
I think just being kind of like quiet and like locked in my own head, kind of my whole life. That's how I was, and I think that's a lot of it. I was very outgoing. I didn't stop being outgoing until I had to be in the music industry. If you don't talk to people, you don't get nowhere. It's just these conversations that I have with thousands of people led up to the conversation that me and you had that landed me here having conversations with all yo, you know. So it just happened to be I was going having to talk to people and network. It's a network. Network is key. That's the whole game. It doesn't even matter how good your music is. If you can network and you have a personality, that's half of it right there. You already winning.
I agree. I agree, Chuck. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. How many shows have you done so far? Not just
With
with me,
you?
not with me.
So going back, it's yeah, so it's crazy, because I go through like Snapchat sometimes, and it'll be like, here's a memory of you, and it's me doing my first show. I was at my grandmother's backyard. Summertime, and cases of Twisted Tea. Well, Twisted Tea, something the big one you have, and never again after, because drank way too many of that motherfucker. So I rapped for the first time with my buddies and DJs. Came through, and I turned up, and that was back in I think 2021, so that was only 4 years ago. And all of a sudden, when I had my first show in Somerville, since then I grew to these little clubs around like Providence, Pawtucket. What else? Providence, Pawtucket. I moved around to like Worcester, Holyoke, and then they slowly grew, and then I started getting bigger shows. I opened up for Lux. It's probably like 2 years ago now. Shout out to Lux. Shout out Ghostface, Corey Guns,
Davies, Guns,
man, real nigga. It was a great time. I've opened up for Lloyd Banks in Baltimore. That was a wild night. Who else? 38 Special. Shout out.
38.
Yeah, it's a real fucking top dog.
That's definitely fire.
Yeah.
So who's some of the artists that inspired Terrell to be the artist he is today?
Definitely Mobb Deep. I think that was the beginning of like my love for music. Eminem, of course. I used to bump it. Eminem, so
Yeah.
I was fucking. I listen to that shit all the time. Eminem shows like just keep coming up my Spotify. Eminem, Mobb Deep, Nas. Nas is probably one of my favorite lyricists of all time. Just his flow, very charismatic like on the mic. You know what I mean? It's just very smooth to your ears. You know what I mean?
That's definitely dope. That's definitely dope. As as an up and coming artist that's making their way through the scene, making their way through Boston, New York, ATL, stuff like that. What's something that you look forward to?
I look forward to having more shows because that's just fun as hell. You know what I mean? And especially moving your way up the ladder and having like very quiet shows to small shows and up to bigger shows. It just gets more exciting. It's a different experience every time when it's something that you get a hunger for, you get an itch for all of a sudden. And someone like me was very like, I'd rather not be outgoing, but in this industry, you gotta be. And it's crazy when I do these shows. They pull a different personality out of me. Where I get up on the stage and I get a microphone, and I feel like I'm fucking Superman all of a sudden because I can just, I all these years of pain in my life, the only chance I get to get it out of me is through a microphone, and that's why it brings out all these emotions and all the hardships I've lived through in the past, all the good times, the bad times, all the experiences that I've been through.
That's definitely dope, man. My dog Terrell in the motherfucking building. Hey, let them know your socials where to find you at, man.
Terrell Forever on Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. If you got it, I'm on there. Terrell Forever. I'll pop up for sure.
Last question before I let you get up out of here, man. What's one thing that you haven't done in 2025 that you look forward to do in 2026?
One thing, probably releasing the best music I've ever released. I've got a lot of really good songs that I've been working on, and I'm very excited to get them out. Coming out on October, is it the 14th? I think it's the 14th or the 17th. I'm dropping my single Daily Numbers. It's gonna be the first song with a music video. I shot, edited myself to help a few of my friends. So I'm really excited about that. Dropping October 17th, and I got another song dropping, Spend Time Get With You, produced, mixed and mastered by Steve Sola, dropping October 24th. So you gotta keep an eye out for that. Pre-sale be coming out soon. I'm really excited for that video though. As a matter of fact, maybe in a little bit, I'll just give a preview of that track. It's dope.
Talking shit.
Daily Numbers gonna be a dope hit for sure.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Shout out to all of the talent, I have the sound, got the rock, my nigga, everybody else in the run with John, the cameraman in the way back, trying to figure out this new fucking device we're working with here.
Hey man, say man, like I said, man, it's gonna be a movie shot. My dog Terrell coming through. You already know, catch him on the Back Outside tour. We're talking in town.
Every time we all be there for sure.
Every motherfucking
sign.
Yes, sir, ski.
No, it is.
Yes, sir, ski. Hey, October 22nd, we at Middle East with Arsenal the Rebel. You shot my dog Tight Management. We got a lot of special guests. Day Heat, motherfucking Slot. Garda. It's gonna be a movie. We got Middle East. Make sure you get your tickets. And then right after that, we in Halloween. On Halloween, we in Brooklyn. Rodney's. You shot my dog Young Turn Up. It's gonna be a movie. Scarlet, Kaya Baby, Stunner Dio, Dice Peso. It's gonna be a motherfucking movie hosted by yours truly. And then we back in motherfucking Brooklyn, the first at New Heat Studios. Make sure you pull the fuck up. We on live, we on Twitch. You can shout out my dog, Undeniable Self, Fly Uzi, Happy Fire Anniversary. It's a movie. Is it? It's me.